Rank 1, going to try to make the push for Legend today. Let's see if we can progress right on down. Glad to have you with us. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. Today is the last day of Even Pally in this iteration. As most of you know, Call to Arms is going to go ahead and get nerfed probably tomorrow, so can't run this again tomorrow afternoon. Let's see how we can do on our last day here with Even Pally with Call to Arms included. The True Silver is really good to contest board with all his 3 health minions, but I don't have any 2-drops, so I'm going to begrudgingly ship that back just to try to get some tempo here so we don't just get run over. Okay, those are decent. In this matchup, I find if you can control the board, you generally win. He usually can't burn you out as long as he's not getting free damage from his minions every turn. So let's see if he gets the turn 1 worm, which would help contest against us pretty well, or if we're able to hold out here. And we do have the turn 1 worm. That's his best opener. We'll go ahead and throw this down. And he could just ping this for free. So I'm thinking to go ahead and jam it in. So that way he'd have to use a spell to remove Beetle. And even if he used 2 spells, he would clear it. Okay. We can live with that. Oh, he's coining out. Is it another worm? No, he's just getting some face damage. Okay. Alright. That's in his main deck too. Interesting. Okay, so here he can ping his own minion and clear my guy. Or he could just ping my guy and bump. I'd have a 2-1 left into his 5-1, which isn't ideal for him. So he'd still need to use a spell. Okay, so he is going the 5-1 route. Now if he's running Arcane Explosion, that'd be pretty insane. Alright, he's rethinking what to do. Alright. Cinderstorm. Okay, that's like Arcane Explosion, only different. Miss, miss, hit, hit, miss. Alright. So the good news is we can deal with his 5-1. The bad news is he's protecting that 4-2 pretty hard and heavy. But this should be able to answer. At 26, not too shabby for this matchup. That's a good sign. As long as he doesn't have shenanigans to let this worm live another turn, we'll be okay. Okay. Alright, Dire Wolf will let us trade. Ooh, he did not go for the trade. Unfortunately, we can't punish. Our punishes are 6 mana. So we're going to go ahead and just slow roll this here. Even if I get the juggles, I'd have to get double juggle to make it worth it. So I'm thinking to just juggle to the face. The odds of getting both juggles on the same creature are extremely low. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the for sure play. Well, let's think about this. We can clear that. Then I can take the juggle. If it hits it, it hits it. But otherwise I wouldn't get it anyway, so it really no loss here. Taking the shot that we might get it on the creature. Okay, perfect. And there we go. 2 to the face. Okay, so we're still at a reasonable 23 life. Not a bad start. Okay, he's going to get that. That's an insane play. He had that in his hand early, but he was missing his secret. If he had tempoed that out more quickly, we definitely would have been in some trouble. Okay, so the question is, do I think it's a counter spell or do I think it's explosive runes? Let's see. I could just Valinor and clear. That would be safe either way. And then hit face. Or I could Avenging Runes, but then if it's Counterspell, I'm in trouble. I think we're going to go the safe play here. Alternatively, I could do this. Trade, hit face. I think we're going to go Valinir here. Going to sacrifice the Juggler. He had a good life.
For justice.
Start pressuring his life total down. He's only down to 2 cards. He could play Alaneth here. I don't have my Ooze. But that would be a really slow turn for him. It'd open him up to 8 damage and let me do some shenanigans. I could actually shoot this and hit him for 16 damage and put him down to 8. And also Valinir is going to hit something, so he's got to respond here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can clear without this, so this is an awkward turn for me because I don't know which secret it is. If I throw out this dude, I can't do anything else meaningful. I'm going to clear anyway. So I think the correct play is to go ahead and do that this turn. I could swing first to get that. Yeah, so let's see if it lands on that. Let's swing. Well, it doesn't matter, so let's go ahead and do that. Then even if it's explosive, this will still live, and I can clear his board. Okay. Mirror Entity. Okay. That was somewhat unexpected. Yeah, we'll hold off here. Next turn we can Equality Avenging Wrath his board away. He could ping. He could bump weapon, or hero power, or he could have a spell in hand. He could throw a fireball ping at it. Okay, water elemental. I can live with that. Fireball. Okay, he doesn't have the ping though, so he's going to have to go bump it now. Alright, I'm okay with that trade actually. That's just fine by me. Okay, no secrets up. Perfect. So it is Equality Avenging Wrath. Hit him for 9. Alright. We're in a very decent spot here. He can go ahead and ping that. But then I have this huge Berserker he's going to have to figure out how to deal with. Okay. That is one way if he blows it up when I play it. I'll still have Valinir. And True Silver. Oh, that's not the greatest, because if this is runes, blows up my dude, I have Valinir, I really can't equip True Silver, and I have an empty board. Let's go ahead and go for it. Alright, he didn't top deck the correct answer, so that's good. I'm actually going to go, let's see. What's the punish if I go face? The punish is he could top deck a Frostbolt, which would do 4 plus ping is 5. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I think we're ahead here. Let's go ahead and close out this game. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. He just managed to make my Frothing Berserker much more angry. Did he top deck what he needed to clear it? That is the question. The answer is no. Good game. Alright, so we'll take that win. Goes to 36-18. Alright, chat. 1 down, 4 to go.
I will command the light.
Alright, Pally on Pally violence. We're going to go ahead and keep those two. We're looking for Consecration, Blessing of Kings, another Call to Arms. Alright, we got the Chain Gang back, and then a Spellbreaker. That's fine.
We have turned our curse into our
It is confirmed. Even on even violence here. Going first is an advantage for him. The Call to Arms is an advantage for me. Hopefully he didn't draw his Consecration or his Call to Arms. That's really where the game's going to end up hinging on. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and slow roll this. We want to save the coin for Call to Arms or Blessing of Kings, depending what the board looks like. Ooh, that's bad for him on turn 2. And very good for us. Now we can go ahead and play Juggler. He doesn't have any way to deal with it except maybe Wolf. And if he doesn't deal with it, then I get 3 free Juggles from Call to Arms. So here's to hoping he doesn't run the Wolf or hasn't pulled it. Oh, he has the Wolf. Alright, got punished. Part of the game. My alternate was to go ahead and press the button, which didn't seem like a very strong place. I wish we had that earlier. That would have been super good and great risk versus reward there. But for now, we're going to go ahead and Call to Arms, see if he has the Consecration. And if he does, we pull 2 of our 3 health, so he'd have to wipe his board even with Consecration. So we'd be stuck with... I would be getting tempo even though I went second, which would be bad for him. So Blessing of Kings or Weapon might be okay for him. Chain Gang's okay. Okay, perfect. Direwolf lets us clear both. Now he could punish with Consecration again and clear our board. Trade in my Call of Arms for his Saronite. So Consecration's still pretty good for him right here. If not, okay, Call to Arms I can deal with. That's fine. Ooh, you made him angry. You're not going to like him when he's angry. Alright, there goes that. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I can trade this in for that. Blessings that. Okay. So we're looking like this. Blessings that. And press the button. Okay, so traded my blessings for his Call to Arms. He'd have to double trade here. Now we're getting to turn 6. He could do Avenging Wrath and some other shenanigans which could give him tempo back. The best, if I had had a Consecration, that would have been the bomb, but I didn't have that in hand to answer his Call to Arms. Thankfully he didn't have it in hand to answer mine either, so it's been a little bit of a back and forth here. Still anybody's game. But okay, second Call to Arms. Scale Hide is really good for him. Lets him get tempo. That was a mistake. He should have killed the Wolf first. That would have took 1 less damage. Oh, he's going face. He says, I don't care about you. Unfortunately, I don't have the AoE to punish. So my choices are either Chain Gang or Armani. And he could be setting up a massive value quality turn here since he went face. Or I could Weapon Armani. I'm going to go Weapon Armani only because of the way he played that. It leads me to believe he's likely to start clearing here. So we want to go ahead and get rid of his biggest threats here, leave him with all those 1-drops. Okay, and he's out of Call to Arms now. He could clear the board, but without a spell from hand, he'd lose his whole board. But he's almost definitely going to do a spell here or possibly Tareem. Okay, that doesn't look like a Tareem play. Could be a Consecration. Might have top decked it or an Avenging Wrath. Ooh, Glass Knight. Okay, I can live with that. Okay. Okay. He's still doing very well just because of the double Call to Arms and I haven't drawn either Consecration. Let's see if I can get my second call to arms, even up the playing field a little bit. No joy. All right, so we're just going to have to go this way. He can clear, 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 clear. Okay. Not much choice in the matter, though. That second call to arms definitely did some work for him. Let's see how he plays it from here. Okay, it looks like consecration. Oh, yeah. There it is. We finally see the consecration. Okay, gang. And there's my consecration right back at him. Okay. So now the question becomes, do I want to consecrate or do I want to slow roll just a little bit? 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is a little bit of a danger zone. You could double clear, hit 2, or clear.
Your magic shall not save you.
Alright, I'm going to slow roll here. Let's see if I get punished. He did use one consecration here. He could have quality Avenging Wrath. That would be pretty close to GG. Okay, but again, it looks like he doesn't have it, so that's good news. And now my consecration gets great value. Assuming he doesn't throw down something huge. That's fine. Alright, yeah, consecrations. There we go. Okay. Okay. If I consecration, I can't play anything else, so I'm really tempted to play Avenging Wrath. Try to set up consecration for next turn. But if the juggler lives, I'm in for a world of hurt. So I'm in a really awkward spot here. I think it's safer to go consecration, press the button, and then next turn I can Blessing of Kings. Well, no, my dude will be dead unless he plays poorly. Yeah, I'm in a really rough spot here. That second call to arms early on his side put him over. Let's see what I can do here. I could try to high roll the Avenging Wrath, but that doesn't do a whole lot. I think we've just got to go this way. And I've got to hope he doesn't have the Spellbreaker. If he has Spellbreaker, I'm in trouble. He does have a fistful of cards as well. On the plus side, I'm still waiting for my call to arms. All it would pull, though, is a juggler and an ooze, so it's not nearly as valuable now. Equality would be pretty good. Yep. Equality is what I need here. Equality Avenging Wrath would put me right back in this. I'd be at 7, but I could develop, even as Avenging Wrath wouldn't do it. Argent Commander does not look like it's enough. Unless I just get crazy lucky with this Avenging Wrath. Yep, that looks like it's almost definitely game. Could not overcome going second, which is usually the case. And Pally on Pally Violence going first gives you such a huge boost. I'd say over 80% of the time I win when I go first Pally on Pally. Had a chance with the call to arms, but he had double call to arms, so between going first double call to arms and no consecration, that was just game there. So that's going to happen sometimes. That's just variance. We go to 36 and 19. And on to the next one. Glass Knight's an interesting tech choice as an inclusion. I don't think it's super great, but it's definitely something worth considering, especially when call to arms goes away. That might fill one of the 2 slots if you continue to try to play even Pally. Alright, so let's see here. This is a mage. We need early tempo. Presumably, I'm assuming it's aggro mage. It could be control mage as well. but the majority are going to be aggro mage, so we're going to work on that assumption.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
All right. So against mage, I really do like the idea of trying to get a board presence. But I don't think this is the place to do it. I'll go ahead and do that. If he wants to hero power that away, he can have at it. Okay, almost definitely control. So the way to winning here is just schmork, 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 schmork. You got to kill him before he can start gaining life. Get out Jaina and start gaining life. So we are going to begin the schmork plan. Just start hitting that life total fast and furious and hope to get to him before he AoE clears and gets Jaina online.
Out of my jungle.
Okay, here we don't want to go super wide because he has so many AoEs. We want to save Cold Arms to reload after his first AoE. He could polymorph this or meteor it, but instead he's going for a draw. That's fine. Okay, Dragon's Fury on 5 would clear his board as well as mine. So I think here we just want to slow roll a little bit, go face. We're going to save the Call to Arms. The argument could have been made to even double blessings that, but then it's super weak to polymorph. We have 8 burst damage here. So we really, oh, Voodoo Doll, okay, that's like polymorph, only different, but same net result. All right, so on turn 5 here, we could do this, and then if he AoEs us, then we can Call to Arms. If he doesn't AoE us, he has to choose between Juggler and Wolf. Oh, are they now? Okay. So the question becomes, do I want a Tareem or do I want an Argent Commander? I'm thinking I'm going to cash in Tareem, which has the added benefit of 7 health. He would need the polymorph to deal with it. So I'm going to go ahead and cash that in. And if he polymorphs this, he can't clear them both except for Meteor. He'd need exactly Meteor, otherwise one or the other would leave. Dragon's Fury not going to do it unless he high rolls his Flame Strike. Not enough. So we're going to continue to chip away at his life total here. Alright, so far so good. Here, Meteor would not clear my Berserker. Flame Strike doesn't do it. He'd need a high roll second Dragon's Fury to... Blizzard would be his best play here because it guarantees he's not taking any more damage. So hopefully we can dodge the Blizzard. Okay, looks like we are. He's going for another Voodoo Doll play. So we'll continue to chip away here. Okay. Alright, so we'll just keep hitting face, hitting face, hitting face. Tempted to Argent Commander here, but he could ping AoE. He has plenty of I don't have any more Blessing of Kings though, so there's the argument to be made to go for it. But no, I'm going to go with the slow.
I wonder. This curse has become our greatest
threat. I was thinking of meteor set placement there. I wanted 1/1s between my creatures. So now if last turn was awkward for him, this turn should be awkward for him as well. He could Flame Strike ping to clear actually. He'd have no mind. Yep, there we go. Flame Strike ping. Which is fine, and now we can call to arms. Ooh, Avenging Wrath is really nice. We're actually going to go ahead and do that instead. And now we can win with Spellbreaker Argent Commander if he doesn't gain life here. If he does go ahead and throw down Jaina, he'll be at 6, and I can get him down to 1 again. He could also Arcane Artificer and cast a spell, but he's going to be wasting a big spell on a 1/1. Okay, we do see the Frost Lich. Okay, so now we need anything that does some damage here, which is basically Valinir, Avenging Wrath, Equality. Equality is not enough, but what we can do is try to go for Juggler. Well, let's see. We can Equality, Juggler, nope. We've got to call to arms and hope to get a free juggle to the face. That's what we need. Come on, face, 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 face. There we go, GG. Alright. Got the juggles. Oh, and an extra one just for the insult. Alright, chat. That brings us to 37-19, rocking and rolling. 1 down, 4 to go. Alright, Control is a really good matchup against us. They are definitely favored. But we pulled that one out just in the nick of time before we started doing life gain shenanigans. And we're going to go ahead and wait just a second. Try not to cue the same person again. Welcome to the chat. I hope you're enjoying the show. We're just getting the channel started. I appreciate you tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Follows much appreciated. If you're just lurking, that's cool too. Hope you enjoy the show. Let's see what we're going to get now. We've had a paladin, we've had a mage, we've had an interesting diversity here. This is our 4th game we're about to go into, and we found a worthy opponent. Who'd ever expected it would be worthy opponent? And a shaman nonetheless. He is a 2900 legend. He might just be goofing around. Let's find out. If he's goofing around, I'd be cool with that. I can always take the W's. There have been some people playing Shutterwalk. There have been some people playing Shenanigans. Let's see if he's either. Okay, he is Shenanigans. Alright, so this matchup, generally speaking, Hagatha and Healing Rain are their MVPs. Let's see if we can go ahead and put enough pressure on to cinch the deal before he gets online with his crazy Hagatha value. Alright, attacking that with the 1/1 would be pointless, so might as well go face. Call to arms is a pretty good pickup. Because he's even, he can't have Lightning Storm, which is really good for us. That makes Call to Arms much stronger when you're not worrying about a Lightning Storm. His best answer becomes Volcano. And we can deal with Volcano. Okay, so yeah, we want to get rid of that and activate. Now, sometimes they potentially could run a weapon, but pressing the button is just so weak here that I'm going to go ahead and get another creature out and take the chance I don't get punished here. Okay. Woof. All right. Okay. So here, have a lot of choices on 4. I'm actually thinking Chang'e may be correct, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to True Silver. Let's see, he still has coin, so he can Volcano, but that would wipe out his board too. Let's force the Volcano. Oh, wait. Okay, so do I want to kill that or do I want to hit face? If he Volcanoes, they're both gone anyway. But if he doesn't, I don't want him to clear for free. So we'll go ahead and trade there. See if he coined Volcanoes or... Well, actually, I forgot. He had Overload, so he cannot Volcano. So we're in decent shape. He's probably going to have to trade into the Juggler there. Here's where Consecration would be really good for me. Oh, look at that. Putting Earthen Might on it. That has a date with my True Silver. Okay, now Volcano's a really weak play. I mean, I've only got 3 health on the board, so it makes him want to do something different. And I have Weapon to take board control now. That second Call to Arms is probably going to bait out massive removal. Okay, yeah, he's just trying to goad me into using resources to throw his Volcano down, is what's happening here. So do I just ignore that and start schmorking? I think the answer is yes. I think we just ignore that and start schmorking. So let's go ahead and with that line of play. Okay. Alright, now his Volcano's much worse. Alright. So let's see. Here I could equality, trade, but I'd be 1 mana short for throwing down what I want. Alright. Here's the play. Put out these guys, and when he Volcanoes, we can reload with Call to Arms. So now we're almost definitely going to see Volcano, and then I'm going to Call to Arms into that. Oh, his top deck. Juggler, that is not a Volcano. Okay. Not a problem. Okay, he's getting to his Hagata turn. And Sea Giant. Now it's equality time, brothers. Brothers and sisters. It's time for qualities. I wish I had Avenging Wrath. That'd be really nice here. Two, 4, 6, 7, 11 on board. Could put him down to 10. Well, got to get rid of that too. So either way, that's happening. Or I could go face. No. We're going to clear that. Okay.
For justice.
Okay, now the question is, do we throw out again? Or do we just put another dude on the board? 6, 7. Yeah, let's just put another dude on the board. He could Hagatha, which would clear my board, but then Gen wouldn't get down to a 6-2. Okay, that is not Hagatha. Cool beans. Alright. Not bad at all. Okay. Flame Tongue, okay. And Might, okay. Okay. Oh, good top deck. 6, 4, 8, 9, okay. So we'll go like that. Yeah, so he has a random elemental in his hand now. Okay, wait, that didn't give him a random elemental. That's weird. Okay, he has one card he's been holding since the beginning of the game. If it's Volcano, it doesn't matter. These guys are going to trade anyway. Let's go ahead and get some gas. And just go face. Okay, now if it's Hagatha, it clears my board again, and I left some creatures on board, but I'm okay with that. I think if it was Hagatha, he would have played it last turn. Okay, still not a Volcano turn. Okay, I'm cool with that. Alright. Still holding that card from the beginning of the game in his hand. Let's see what we get next here. Ooh, Tareem. That is a good closer. Alright, so let's see.
To battle.
What do I have left for my call to arms here? 1, 2, 3 creatures exactly. Okay, so here I'm going to go like this. If he does go ahead and clear my board, then I can call to arms Sunkeeper. Okay. So still no Volcano. Out comes the card he's been holding. Survey says Bone Mare. Okay. Just in time for my Sunkeeper turn. Awesome. Alright, so let's think about this here. I could clear some. Yeah, I'm thinking Sunkeeper is the correct play here.
Let me think.
Clear, clear. Clear, cold arms, consecration. Actually a little bit awkward. If I have equality, it'd be insane. Okay. So do I want to call to arms? Would that be enough to stop equality? Yeah, we want to go like that. Like that. Then Alright, that was an excellent top deck for him. Ouch. Alright. I too have an excellent top deck. Good times. Okay, so if we do this, that'll put it at 6. Okay. All right. So he's got him down to 2, chat. Can we seal the deal? Oh, I'm a dummy. Volcano's 5. It's been a long day, chat. Okay, that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. Can he roll Taunt Totem? No, he cannot. GG. Alright, chat. That brings us to 38 and 19. And 3 away.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, so we've got a Druid here. Tempting to keep Valinir against a Druid. But just in case it's the more aggro version Druid, I think I better go for some earlier tempo plays here. Need some 2-drops and a call to arms. Alright, got our 2 drops. That's good.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Is it correct to coin Juggler? Well, I think we wait at least a turn. We can coin Juggler, press the button. And also, he's very likely to play Tar Creepers or other big taunt minions, so we want to have cheap things that we can later wolf. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So that'd be with wolf, that would be 5. Alright. So now we're ready to deal even with like a Tar Creeper. The argument could be made to sacrifice a Knife Juggler into it instead of something that can get really big. But in case he goes Stonehill, I'll activate it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, chat. So it's turn 4. Okay. No big deal. I can still clear his 1/2. And he can't deal with my wolf, so that was okay, but I don't think it did a lot for him. I can still trade off and have tempo. Now we do have to consider the possibility of spreading plague, but this deck list is extremely unlikely to run it. So I'm thinking to go Juggler. I could get extremely greedy, go Juggler, Juggler, and then next turn Saronite, press the button. I think I'm going to do that. The argument could be made to keep one till I draw a call to arms, so I get 3 insta-juggles. But I definitely want to put some pressure on. Okay, that is good. Okay, I do have to watch out for MC Tech though. They're very likely to run MC Tech here. So I'm thinking the play is to actually, if I do Saronite Chain Gang and he gets one of them, what do I do next? Well, if he gets Saronite Chain Gang, I can challenge it with my other one, which will be Wolfed. Okay, even though MC Tech is a thing, I think it's worth taking the chance. So we're going to go ahead and go for it here and just do the juggles. I think that's worth it, hopefully for the full clear for free with juggles. Oh my gosh! Swing and a miss, swing and a miss, swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Lots of face juggles there. Holy cow. So 6 juggles, 5 went to the face. Well, that's less than great. But you know what? Let's see. We're going like that. We're going like that. Do I trade or go face here? He can clear one Selenite. That's fine. I'm going face. I can consecrate. If he gets one of these, the wolf hopefully... Oh, he has the Plague Punish. Oh, I didn't think he was running it in this deck list. My bad. The Punish. Can I draw the Equality? That is the question. Equality Consecration would bail me out. But that is not it. Alright. Okay, so I can only play 1 minion. So I'm thinking the correct play is this and that. Throw some juggles around. Wow, both juggles hit the same thing. Holy cow. Not great. Okay, so we're going to go 1 and 5. Wow. Setting myself up for a massive swipe here. Got punished. Did not think he'd have it in this deck list. Swipe is just destroys me. I got punished, man. I got greedy and I got caught. Okay. Okay. Yep, that was the best one he could get. Luckily, Consecration will do some work for me here. All right. Consecration will do some work. Okay, in the grand scheme of things, definitely could have been worse, chat. Oh yeah, I'll go that way. Clear the board. Start again. Okay. We're tied on cards. I'm way ahead in life, but he is coming into his UI turn next turn. I do have 6 burst damage in hand, 3 on board. So that's 9. He's at okay. He's at 12. I'm down to 7 into 12, so he'd be at 5. Let's see what else he plays here. Nothing. Oh no. Okay, I thought he passed the turn. I was like, what? That wouldn't have made no sense, chat. Okay, he's looking at some cards he's had in his hand since the beginning. Malfurion, okay. He does go point and taunt instead of poison. And now I'm in trouble because that hero power is going to get him some value. Yep, I was real counting on him not having Spreading Plague. I got punished, chat. He could triple clear that. Otherwise, it's really hard for him to deal. I'm just going to go put these down and pass the turn here. Yep. All right. Will the Spreading Plague be enough? The answer is probably yes. I think that Spreading Plague sealed the deal for him here. Really a matter of too little too late here between his hero power. What can I do? Yeah, it's looking very unlikely I can come back from this. I think we just move on, chat. My bad. I was betting he didn't have the spreading plague and I got punished. Alright, we go down to 20. This matchup is always hard because of the life gain, but the spreading plague really just super punished me. Even with a quality consecration or a quality avenging wrath, it would have been a super uphill battle. He was back up to 22 health already. That was almost definitely a loss. I mean, I'd need super Valnir shenanigans with a Saronite Chain Gang. Only had one of each in my deck. Alright, so we definitely want to dodge that one. We'll wait just a second. Let's see if we can't queue up into a slightly more favorable matchup here, chat. If you just joined the chat, welcome. Glad to have you here. Okay, Warrior also usually a rougher matchup. Our last warrior matchup I did win. This is a legend player, but he is a 2000, so he might just be testing. This is pretty weak into all the whirlwind effects. I'm tempted to chuck it away, but whirlwind is not so good against Berserker, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it, and it'll just cycle itself with the card draw anyway. Weapon is good to contest a minion if he puts one down. He's probably running Rush Package most likely, but he's not odd or even. Okay, he is Quest, so we're going to see a lot of taunts in our future here, most likely combined with Rush Package. Let's see. I think we're going to save coin for weapon. We're probably going to need it into a Tar Creeper or an earlier taunt. Okay. Since he has a shield Sam, I could throw this down, but that's bad against Whirlwind, so I'm going to put this one down. Okay, there's the Stonehill. So now I can go ahead and coin weapon that, hit face, and then the next turn potentially call to arms. Though the argument could be made to activate this. I think I'm going to keep it healthy so he can't execute it. Okay, give him a good brawl setup here. And if he does brawl, I'm going to loot horde or press the button, which is a really weak turn 5 play. Yep. Let's see, top heavy here. With all these 6 drops, let's see if I can pull a 4. That's not a 4, but it'll do. Rabbit, it'll do. Now, Reckless Flurry wouldn't save him either. He'd need second brawl. And if he does second brawl, then I could Avenging Wrath him to the dome for 10. Okay. Okay. I think we're going to charge that. Do we charge a Blessings? I think we charge. We save... Actually, no. I could Blessings this, but it just makes it a huge, huge target for Shield Slam. So the argument could be made to put it on this one instead. I think that's what we're going to do here. And if he plays a weapon, should have pressed the button, my bad. If he plays weapon, it'll activate this first, and then he'd have to hit it with face. Okay, that's cool. I'm good with that. Okay. So now, do I want to Avenging Wrath? I think the answer is yes. I should be able to clear it with my smaller guys. Assuming we don't get some crazy RNG here. 2. Okay, good. We're good. Oh, I get to keep my 2-1 as well. Nice. Alright. So that's 1 damage missed if I had my other 1-1 I missed. So let's see if the 1 damage matters, chat. Okay. Oh, he gets to Warpath at exactly enough times. Okay. But then he'll have an empty board. Okay, I'm cool with that. That's fine. Still only at 4. We may be seeing a Phantom Militia turn coming up. So in case he's going to Phantom Militia, let's get a bunch of Juggles in there too. Okay, now we're potentially threatening lethal if he just throws down the, oh, okay. Okay. So let's see, do we want to Avenging here is the question. Let's see, he's used 1 brawl, has this weapon. Thinking the play is to make dudes. Try to peg that, okay. 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 4, 6, not enough. Yeah, this is an awkward turn because I have all the 6s in the hand. So that's less than perfect. Okay. Dude. Okay, that's going to bring us down to 1, so a Warpath would get the job done. Or a Reckless Fury. Chain Gang, okay. So now if I can pull an Equality, this could be a massive punish. Because I could Equality Consecration or Equality Avenging Wrath. He wastes his Execute on a 1 health minion, I'm good with that. Equality would definitely be MVP right here. And it is Equality, sports fans. So now after I Equality, I'll have 8 mana, so I can only cast 1 spell. So then it might as well be Avenging Wrath. Alright, we're threatening him. If he doesn't deal with the board or put up a taunt, I could threaten lethal. No, Let's see, 7-9, I'd be 6-2, okay. Alright, oh, he does get to press the button as well and equip his weapon. Okay. Woof. Got some work to do to make those the final here. 7. It's gonna be tight. Oh, is he not playing weapon and pressing the button? He is not. Equality would be another punish, but then I still wouldn't be able to. Okay, so let's see. If I equality consecrate, he gets weapon, press the button. Equality consecrate. Yeah, that's kind of weak though, quite frankly. Alternatively, I can clear consecrate, clear. Equality. This is a really tough one, chat. Let's see, because we know he has weapon and hero power coming online momentarily. And he has another taunt from his Stonehill, so I'm probably going to need equality against worse things next turn. He's gotten some really good value from his dry whiskers. Okay. This is rough, chat. Okay, we're going to go this way. Alright, he's at 10. He can weapon and press the button. Okay, so we see the weapon. He's going to press the button. He's going to hope to hit the 4-2, which he does. I would have rather took that to the face, because now I'm in trouble. What are my outs here? Loot Hoarder's not really it.
Mind if I roll knee?
Reporting for duty.
Let's see. He could just clear, press the button. I've got to throw this down. And that opens me up for whatever blocker he took. Yeah, I'm in bad shape here, chat. He may have just gotten that his resources just in time here. I may not be able to get there. Okay. Warpath. For him to be able to press the button, he's going to have to hit me in the hit the 3-2 in the face, and he has no more life gain, so that's good. Call to arms doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, did I miscount there somehow? I guess I did. Alright. Oh, yep. Okay, well that's a really expensive direwolf. Get some juggles to the face there.
Reporting for duty.
Got him to 9. What do I got? I've got Valinir. Would have been a good pull. But I'm thinking I just don't have enough time. He clears that with face and presses the button. So he's down to 7. 8, 16, 24. Valinir could outrace him if he didn't have a taunt. But I'm pretty sure he has a taunt. Or a shield block for that matter. Yeah, I don't think we get there, chat. Consecration was not the answer.
Reporting for duty.
Valinir on Chain Gang is super good, but not holding my breath on this one. It's looking pretty bad. Yeah, that's going to be game. I don't think anything I pull next turn could clear it. I mean, do I even bother trying to get the Chain Gang here? Valinir. Yep, too little, too late. Alright. 38 and 21, chat. Can't win them all. Warrior is a really tough matchup. Alright, so that was a Druid, life gain, Druid, and Warrior. So that was a rough back-to-back matchup. Some of our hardest matchups. Q block is also challenging, but Blessing of Kings can be MVP versus Q block. But definitely seeing some Paladin hate here on the ladder the last couple of games. Wait a minute, try to dodge that one. All right, let's give it another go, chat. Let's see if we can get a slightly more favorable matchup than Druid. Well, there's some versions of Druid that we're favorable against. I think most Spiteful Druids we're favorable against. But if they have just a ton of life gain, it's pretty rough. And then Warrior's always an uphill battle. Gul'dan, Q-Block rounds out the top 3 of anti-Pally tech. Spellbreaker's really good. Blessing of Kings would be really good. Call to Arms actually not good at all. It just, the AoE on it is so rough. Any other matchup, you keep Call to Arms. But here, I'm really, really tempted to ship it to look for a Blessings or some more 2-drops since I'm not keeping Woad Hoarder. And that's actually what I'm going to do, because he just AoEs that away. We really need more early pressure. Okay. Not perfect, but we've got the Knife Juggler. Try to put a little pressure, but we're really, really, really digging for Blessing of Kings. Oh, is it Zoo? Oh my gosh, if it's Zoo, then shipping Call to Arms was shame on me. I just assumed it was Control. Shame on me for shipping Call to Arms. Okay, that makes it look like Control again. Although he could be Kesselet, so he really didn't have a good 2-drop. Wow, suddenly really missing my Call to Arms. That's just something you got to shake your head at. Didn't think it was going to be Zoo. Haven't seen Zoo in a long time. Yep, Zoo enough. Okay, but you know what? I think Flame Imp was better than clearing my minions, so I'll live with that. He can do his 1 damage. Double equality, not so great in this matchup. Would love to change that back to my Call to Arms, but sometimes you're the windshield and sometimes you're the bug. Let's see what we get here. True Silver, that's good. Deal with his Flappy Bird. Nice to meet you too. Okay. Let's see. Spellbreaker that. Yeah, I think that is the play. Spellbreaker that. Get some gas out.
Mind if I roll knee?
Unleash me.
Okay. Let's have free clear on this guy and this guy. Okay, so let's start thinking about trying to close this game out here. He's at 20. He can tap my 2/1. 8 mana. I have Sunkeeper and Equality. That's why I was willing to work with that equality. Had the other one. Dang it. Plated Beetle and Swamp Ooze. Okay. Okay, dealt with both of those. Now I just need him to not get Gul'dan here. Double Dreadlord's going to be a beating. He's digging for it, and there's only 13 cards left. We're at the point where I think, oh, Doomguard, man. Yep.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, if he throws down Gul'dan, that's pretty much GG, chat. Shipping that call to arms hurt. But then again, him pulling both his Dreadlords was pretty rough as well. Okay. Okay, he gets some value trades there. Here, Avenging Wrath would be really good, or Consecration. Blessings, not quite what we're looking for. Yep, this is rough, chat. In which case I didn't even need the blessings. Oh yeah, I did to make that live. Okay. Alright. So he could full clear with his board. Oh, looks like he's got another spell. Jeez Louise. Okay, now he can really threaten me. I need Chain Gang here. Although, if I got something like, if I got direct damage, Consecration. Now they're all 3 life. How unfortunate.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, there's nothing 6, but that would stop that, yeah. Gotta hope he hasn't pulled his Gul'dan and threatened, so now put my weapons into lethal if he doesn't Gul'dan. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Come on, weapon. Come on, weapon. That is not a weapon, and he's at 12. He's used both Soulfires. He still has a Doomguard, though, so Doomguard wins it for him. Yeah, there's a very high likelihood he gets a Doomguard or another Fungalmancer. Oh, no, he's trading. He did not get it. Do I have another chance? Okay, I can live with that. Another shot. Come on, RNGesus. Please sendeth me a weapon. That is a weapon. Thank you, RNGesus. Alright, we needed that. Alright, 39 and 21, chat. Alright. Okay, Nicky Nick is Zoo. We'll remember that, Nicky Nick. I won't ship my call to arms against you again. That's for sure.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Okay, that is not Nicky Nick.
Your soul shall be mine.
I will fight with honor.
Hey, got the coat of arms just in case zoo. All right.
Turned our
Got the
curse
blessing of
into
kings, which is good at all times. So we're doing okay, it looks like so far.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, now it's tempting to put down the wolf here, and I'm planning to blessings it next turn, but just in case he does the early defile, I'm going to go ahead and put something that's out of defile range. So I'm losing 1 damage there, but I'm making it impossible for him to clear with defile this turn. And this, well, not impossible. I guess he could also Mortal Coil. Now we may see a giant coming down, but luckily we have the chain gang to deal with that. So our goal here is just to schmork him before he can get his wall down. He doesn't have coins, so he can't do lackey shenanigans until turn 6. There's the giant. We've got the answer here. Now Voodoo Doll and Spellbreaker could be answers, failing which he's potentially in some trouble here. He could Hellfire and clear my 6/7. That would put him down to 8. My 1 on board takes him down to 7, so I wouldn't have lethal. I could weapon and get him down to 3. Then he could do Dark Pact shenanigans after that, though. So Hellfire is out, and there it is. Okay. So now the question is, do I Call to Arms? Call to Arms is not great because he could it brings out things that are easy to defile. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and force him to deal with this. His best answer is Dark Pact, of course, which has not yet been nerfed, so he'd gain a bunch of health and give him some breathing room. Hopefully he doesn't do lackey Dark Pact. Stonehill, I can deal with that. Spellbreaker would be awesome. Spellbreaker might be game here. Avenging Wrath also might be. Oh, no, he does the Dark Pact plan. Okay. Okay, I can respect that. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Okay, so I want to throw this down for card draw. I could throw this down, but then it's a weak play into Siphon Soul. I don't think he's actually. Oh, he did also Hellfire, so it's also a weak play into Hellfire. But I don't have any 3 health minions. I could do this and try to avoid a 2 health minion, but it's very, very likely. So this is actually a pretty tough call. I can't wait till they nerf that chat. It's going to be good news when they nerf that. I'm thinking just Call to Arms, try to get some free juggles. Oh, that is a lot of free juggles. That is insane free juggles.
Reporting for duty.
Okay.
For justice.
That was just about the best call to arms I can get, even if he defiles. It's just so much to the face. Now a bunch of top decks. If he goes ahead and deals with that, there's a high likelihood Avenging Wrath, a weapon, a variety of things can really threaten him. Okay, Spellstone. That's a pretty weak play. Defile, okay. So he's at 6. He's out of top deck kill range. But, let's see. Do I want to do it? Yeah, I want to go this way. Spellstone definitely doing some work for him. He's coming into his turn 9 turn here. Obviously, Avenging Wrath would have been the bomb right there. Avenging Wrath, even if he throws down a Void Lord, Avenging Wrath could still threaten lethal. Spellbreaker would be really good. But it would have been nice to rip that Avenging Wrath and put this game to bed, chat. Not meant to be. Let's see what he does now. He's already used a Dark Pact and a Spellstone, so he's gained 11 free health. Is he going to Hellfire himself to 3? No, he's going to throw that. Ooh, got rid of his friend and his other dude. That's pretty good for us. Okay, so he can even do cube shenanigans and it's not enough, so I'm just threatening his life total right now. He could cube Dark Pact his cube. Hit me for 15, I guess, if he has the perfect. There's the Void Lord. And he got greedy. He went face. And there's the punish. Alright. Feels good beating cube. 40 and 21, chat. So that was 3 anti-aggros in a row. Is that a sign to take a small break here, or do we keep on trucking? Oh, wait a minute. I think we'll give it another go. Hopefully start queuing into some Quest Rogue. Those are heavily in our favor. So let's see if we can't get some Quest Rogue people out there. Dissuade those folks from playing those anti-pally decks. Alright, let's give it a go. Let's see if I've spoken into existence. Where, oh, where is Cube, Quest Rogue? Okay, Druid. So, Warrior Warlock are really bad matchups. Druids could be a bad matchup depending on which Druid he is. True Silver is really good in Druid matchups for their taunts. So we'll hang on to that. Avenging Wrath, not what you want in your opening hand, but overall a reasonable draw. I don't think we're going to coin. We want to be able to coin out weapon, especially having drawn the second one. So we're just going to press the button here. Now on turn 3, if he throws down like a Tar Creeper, I have beat a weapon to clear it, but my board would be empty. Not much I can do about that. I mean, the argument could be made to press the button, but I'm not going to do that. We need to be able to clear his taunt if he throws one down here, and not put something he could just hero power. Okay, I can deal with that. That's alright. Gaining life is not great for me. But because he did that, I can do this. Now I've got to be careful against mind control tech, and also against spreading plague. So we've got to be worrying about both of those. So we want to try to keep a pressure of 3 things. So we're going to be weapon next turn. Alright, Spellstone lets me play a dude if I want to. And he's at 6 mana as well. So, let's see. Yeah, I think this is the play here. Don't give him value to his mind control tech or to his spreading plague. So we just want to start pressuring as quickly as we can. We have a lot of burst damage in hand to deal. We could even coin out Greymane next turn, potentially. Let's see if he goes card armor. Okay, there's a card. Then does he go armor? He went double card, okay. Alright. So now our best pull would be Blessing of Kings. Alright, Spellbreaker's not it. So I could coin out Gen or Loot Hoarder Weapon. I think I'm going to coin out Gen here. Get a bigger threat on the board. Then I have Argent Commander next turn as well. Okay. Has too many cards in hand for UI. So that's good for us. So let's see, we could trade, hit, go face. So if we trade, we could also hit it with that. Save the weapon. No, we want to keep that up. So yeah, we're going to trade here. I want to hit that. Yeah, hit that. If he puts up a big taunt, we can Spellbreaker and get him down to 4. If he UIs again, he'll overdraw massively. Okay, Spellbreaker that so he gets no health. So that's good. Put him down to 10. Okay, card 1. Does he take armor? Alright, there's the armor. Okay. So the question is, do I want to just trade and deal with this? Let's see, Avenging Wrath, yes. The answer. Let's see, let's think about this. If I Spellbreaker him, I get him down to 10. If I Avenging Wrath him, 7 plus 6, I get him down further. Avenging Wrath is the play. First we bump, oh no, because he's going to gain the life from it though if I don't Spellbreaker it. But I feel I have to save Spellbreaker for next turn. Now, I'm almost tempted not to press the button because of Spreading Plague is a thing. Yeah, I'm actually threatening lethal. I don't think I pressed the button, just in case he gets that Spreading Plague. Because I can Spellbreaker True Silver for lethal potentially. He could UI. Okay, Drake. So Spellbreaker gets him down to 2. Okay, we've got him to 2. He could clear with UI. He'd overdraw massively. And there's Avenging Wrath top deck would be lethal. 7 Consecration would not be. But Argent Commander would also be lethal. So I have a couple of potential lethals even if he UIs as, alright, we'll take it. Good game, chat. put that pressure on hard and heavy. 41 and 21. Okay, so even hitting into the Druid Warrior Warlock combo there, we're on a win streak here. So we're beating our tough matchups. That's good news for us, chat. We're doing well here. All right. So we need 2 more to click over. Hopefully we can finish those 2 here. Like to hit legend before we end the stream. Wish me luck, chat. All right, some pally on pally violence. Let's see if I can go first. I go first. That really puts things in our favor. All right. True Silver's good, but I'd rather get Consecration or Call to Arms or another 2-drop or Blessing of Kings. So well, I guess it's comparable Blessings of Kings actually. There's the Blessing. Okay. If we can pull a Consecration or a Call to Arms, that really puts things super in our favor. But going first alone is a big bump. Equality is not the spell we're looking for. Could pair well later on in the game. Okay, so if I play this, I could get punished by Wolf. If I play this, then Wolf does a lot less punish. And there's no point of not attacking with this. Because sure, he can bump this and then yeah, that's fine. That's fine, because that protects my juggler, which I'm looking to put out this turn. Actually, let's do that first. Although he could coin Consecration to punish this. What's my alternate line of play? I don't have any other 2-drops anyway, so we're going for it. So now here Consecration would help him, but he'd have an empty board and I'd take tempo again. He could coin Call to Arms. I don't have the Consecration. If I had Consecration, that'd be game over. Don't have the Consecration, but he didn't draw any jugglers. So let's see. I could Blessings. Clear. I could also Equality, but that's not going to get me there unless I hit a juggle on one of his 3 dudes. I could play Juggler, take a bunch of juggles. No, I think Blessings is the play here. Okay. So now Consecration would clear my... Alright, that's fine. It did its work. So now I have a choice. I could go for some juggles, or I could Chain Gang Dude. I could get 2 juggles. I think I'm going to go... Well, no, because if I get 2... Yeah, I'm going to go 2 double juggle here. Oh yeah, let me think about this for a second. Yeah, it's the double juggle.
Put this apple on your head.
It's time for a little roll.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, 2-2 into the 4-2. All right. Yep. If I can pull my Call to Arms, ooh, that's good for him. I really need to pull my Call to Arms right now.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, let's Those were not the juggles he was looking for. He's hoping to get some value with his charger. Okay. Oh, looky here. I was planning to chain gang and press the button and hit that so he'd have his 1-3s into those. But Call to Arms is just so good, I've got to do it. If he has Consecration, that's good for him. If he doesn't, that's pretty much it. Alright, if there's ever a time for Consecration, now is it. Let's see if he has it, sports fans. He has 16 cards left in his deck, so there's a reasonable likelihood he has a Consecration. Now is definitely the time to play it. He could full clear board. He could even keep his 1-3 alive if he attacked before Consecration. But the question is, does he have it? If he had it, I think he'd slam it. Okay, that suggests he does not have it. That's good for us. Okay. Alright, I can live with that. Okay. That's a good pull. So what do I want to do here? Do I want a charger? I could weapon, but then I'm not being mana efficient. So yeah, I think we're going to go charger here. Avoid attacking with this. Okay, 5 cards versus... Alright, so we're kind of equilibrium with cards. We've both used a Call to Arms. He's used both his jugglers. I've used both my jugglers. It's a pretty good parity game. Okay, he's got weapon. I'm about to get weapon. Oh, interesting. He's not killing the 4-2. What shenanigans is he up to here? Let's find out. Okay. Okay. Is he thinking he's gonna blessings maybe? I don't know. Ooh, that's a really good pull. Though the argument can be made to save it for quality when he throws down some bigger things. And that is how I'm going to play this. I'm going to go ahead and slow roll here a little bit. Put these out. If he blessings it, it's fine. Again, another really good Consecration turn for him. I didn't want to play this, but I didn't want him to have the free 4 attack either. Yep, there it is. Okay. Okay, now it's definitely time to start putting some pressure on his face. Consecration equality is still up, so... Let's see. Do I want to go this way? Yep. Fortunately, my hand is such that this is the play. Okay, now he's actually ahead in card value. I'm slightly ahead on life total. That wasn't the play I wanted to make. I much rather would have pulled my other Argent Commander. Okay, that's a pretty weak turn. Consecration looks like it might be getting some value here. Okay. Okay, okay. I can dig that. Let's see. So do I Spellbreaker? Let's think about this. I can Spellbreaker, swing, 6, 10, 12. He'd be down to 3. But then he could full clear. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it here. Spellbreaker that. Just put him on the back foot here. Get him down to 5 with 2 in hand, so any draw potentially is enough. So I have lethal here if he doesn't put up a taunt or gain life. I have 4 + 2. So trying to close the game out here. Let's see if he gets the chain gang or some sort of punish. Equality consecration, I'm okay with that as long as he's not gaining. Okay, that's fine. And I don't think there's anything he can gain life with with 2 mana, so I'm pretty sure that is game. Oh, that's a beetle, but that is not going to gain him life here, sports fans. That is GG.
For justice.
42 and 21. All right, chat. This is it. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Let's see if we can click over to Legend here. All right, Priest, a slightly tougher matchup. Let's see if we can eke it out before he gets his Anduin online here. Okay. He threw away his whole hand. That's generally a good thing. Hopefully he didn't draw into a god draw, but he was definitely unhappy with his opening cards, which is good for us. Okay, coining out 1 extra attack isn't huge, so I'm going to go ahead and press the button here. I could also coin Juggler if it comes to it at a point. We're probably going to end up coin True Silver is what's really going to happen. Let's see.
The battle.
Oh, not even. Okay, so I sense a Duskbreaker likely in my future. So we're going to go ahead. I can take a chance that he doesn't have Shadow Word Death and go for Blessings here, because that puts it out of Duskbreaker range. So I'm going to go ahead and take that chance. Now the question becomes, which one do I put it on? If I put it on the beetle, I get punished because I lose one of my attack. But if I put it on the other guy, 5 damage, he could Holy Fire it and stuff. That's not a huge deal. Yeah, we definitely don't want to throw down something small. So that means we have to either Blessings or Weapon, and then we have to Blessings, and the question is, what are we Blessings? Spellbreaker punish as well. Yeah, we'll go this way. So if he Spellbreakers... Well, Spellbreaker either way wouldn't matter, but it's really the Duskbreaker. Okay, cool. Now, if he Duskbreakers a second turn, yeah, I lose my 5/2. But now I'm open for Call to Arms and all kinds of shenanigans. And he's out of Duskbreakers. Okay. And he's one off his Psychic Scream turn as well. Okay. That's a pretty desperate use of Holy Fire. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have put that to the left. That's okay. I'll just be putting my Argent Commander there most likely. So this is a Psychic Scream turn potentially. Ooh, Pyromancer. Okay, he's going to get three of them off. That's one. So you have 3 spells. Jeez, that's 2. I don't think he would have started that line of play if he didn't have it. Yep. Okay. Now this is his Primordial Drake turn, and yeah, that was some pretty good stuff that he had, the 3 small spells. So now if he Drakes, I'm starting to feel some trouble. I will be able to quality commander it, but it's definitely yep, definitely making it a challenge, chat. It's not going easy. Okay. Does he have second Dustbreaker? Twilight Drake, I can live with that, even if he buffs it. I mean, he could be Inner Fire. 918, yeah, triple would get me. If he does, I guess, oh well. I could Tareem here, but then that's Super Psychic Scream territory. Let's see what I draw here, chat. Valinir, okay. Valinir, if I play Valinir, 4/8 puts him down to 5. Okay. You might still need to Psychic Scream just to avoid death here. Anduin, I guess, could give him a little bit of breathing room. Okay, he's digging. If he does 2 on that, he still has enough to scream. But he'll be down to 1, and any damage off the top of Avenging Wrath. Argent Commander. Trying to put him on the back foot. If he had a big taunt, I think he would have slammed it down by now, though he could be worried about Spellbreaker since I've kept this Tareem in my hand. So he might be saying, oh, if I just put down a big taunt, I die. So Spellbreaker is definitely threatening him. I think he might dig for the Psychic Scream. Divine Hymn, okay. 4, 5, okay. Okay. Do I get it? Blessings. That is enough. Yes, it is. Okay, let's buff it. Let's buff it again. 3, 7, 11. Yep, sure enough. My math is right. And that is Legend, chat. Legend time. All right. Legend again. Let's see where it puts us in this mess. 2470. All right. Another Legend season. I haven't been Legend every season, but every season I've pushed for it, I've gotten it. It used to be you had to grind a lot, so it was a real commitment. But this is, I want to say, my 7th Legend season. And like I said, every time I try for it, I get it. I have taken some time off. I took a big time off for Heroes of the Storm. I played that for the better part of a year. And then I came back and went right to Legend. With Mid-Range Shami. Yes, don't boo in his chat. I made my own homebrew version, and it just had incredible win rate. Here we've played Even Pally. This update this to 43 and 21. So this deck list has been over 66%, and overall we're over 70% this season. So it was a pretty quick run to Legend. It is a little later in the month, but that's because I've only played about 2 hours a day for about 10 days. You know, some streamers, if they stream 8 hours a day, yeah, they'll go Legend Day 3. It's just a matter of time, or 4 or 5, or some of them are still in the 2s and 1s. So I think we did very well. Great win rate, great run. got it in with Even Pally right before the Call to Arms nerf. Will it still be viable after Call to Arms is gone? That is a big part of the deck. I'm not convinced it'll survive. Things that I could see putting in that slot: Glass Knight, maybe one other 4-drop that's powerful. But Call to Arms is such a piece of it, it's hard to say if it's going to be viable or not. It's good to see Lackey getting up one. It really needed to stop those early cube shenanigans, and particularly Void Lord cube. It's good to see that Naga is not going to create havoc in Wild. Call to Arms, I'm going to miss. I might go Odd Pally, but Call to Arms isn't the reason why. It's just because Q-Block was its biggest problem, and that's getting some nerfs. Could also consider Zoo. I think Zoo might be the sleeper. We saw not that long ago, Trump did a run where he went 20-0 with a Zoo deck. Granted, he started, at the higher levels, not in 1 to 5 or Legend, so it might have been some easier matchups. But even so, just from variance alone, to go 20-0 before getting your first loss, Zoo was powerful for him in that. And now with the meta hurting some of the things that could give Zoo a problem, might see Zoo. That might be what I try playing. I'm also thinking of trying to get an Exodia Paladin deck going to try to get the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I actually saw 1 or 2 of those decks a week or 2 ago where people were fiddling with them in ranks 2 to 4. But I had been thinking about this for quite a while. I was actually surprised to see them doing what I was thinking of doing, but I saw 1 or 2 in the course of a day or 2, and they disappeared again. They probably weren't doing very well with them, quite frankly. But after these nerfs, the meta may change a little bit. We'll find out. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.